Juice.
What's up, good people? It's your boy Timo with the dance moves.
And it's Tim, the popcorn player.
That right. And you are listening to
Banana Juice.
So thankful that you're tuning in again with your boys.
Back at it.
Yes, back at it again. So excited. Hey, if y'all have not gone to thisisbananajuice.com, go ahead and do that. All our faithful followers, check us out. We got some stuff on there right now. You can sign up for the Legion of Problematicans, or however you problematicians, however you want to say it. But yeah, because we're gonna have some extra content coming your way, and you know we got some merch coming your way as well. So this is bananajuice.com. We're posting links on all our social media, so make sure you check that out. But let's go ahead and get into this throwaway.
Oh, I love trash.
Diddy and Cassie finally break up after 10 years of being together.
I did not even know that they were together.
Yep. Luke Cage. I mean, people been talking about it like, okay, whatever. Throw it away. Luke Cage, speaking of throwing away, Luke Cage got canceled for their third season. They will not come back for a third season.
Yeah, and I also heard that Iron Fist won't either.
So maybe they're just taking all of Marvel off of Netflix, but people are really into Luke Cage. And all I know is it better not be no other season of Jessica Jones, because that last one was trash. Did not like it, was not a fan. Speaking of not being fans, there have been quite a few Super Bowl boycotts of celebrities standing in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick, one of them being Rihanna, who was asked a few days ago to be the halftime performer at the Super Bowl, and she declined, not quoting, but saying that the reason was because of Kaepernick and how the NFL has treated him and how they continue to blackball him from a position. And then shortly after that, Amy Schumer said that she would not be participating in any Super Bowl commercials this year because she is standing in solidarity with Colin Kaepernick. Also said that she didn't understand why more white athletes weren't kneeling as well. And she admitted that, okay, I understand that that's a very privileged stance to take. You know, like, I know it's not really doing much, but it's something that I can do. And so I respect her for at least making that move. Even like, she's doing something about it, and she is speaking out and using her platform for it. So shout out to her. And then finally, voter suppression is real, my guys. It is super real, because where is it? Georgia, 107,000 residents were removed from the voting rolls for not voting in past elections. So, I mean, for those people who say that your vote doesn't count, guess what? It really doesn't now. If you're not voting, if you don't get out there and make your voice heard, then they will take it away from you. And that's just the truth of everything. Pod Save America, a big podcast, they said that this election is special because if this isn't who we are, then this is the election that will prove. If this isn't who we are as Americans, this election will prove that. So, I mean, that's a scary and true statement. Yeah. But you know, it is what it is. So get out there and vote, y'all. The voting day is coming up soon. Make sure you're registered. Make sure you know where you can vote. Early voting is starting now.
And y'all know y'all don't have an excuse, because just a couple of episodes ago, I gave Uber the juice of the week because they're giving people rides to the voting polls.
Exactly.
Free rides.
Yes.
So
make sure that you get out there and vote. So those are your throwaways.
I love them because they're trash.
Okay, so this week we were really trying not to talk about the West family. Like at all, because first of all, shout out to all those people who text, who commented on YouTube, commented on Podomatic, commented on the Facebook post about the episode, and just sharing your ideas. And for everyone who said that I had the right idea with my reasoning for Kanye West work, shout out to y'all, man. We appreciate the feedback, and let's keep that going, man. Stay in the comments. You can comment and send us email on thisisbananajuice.com. But we got to talk about the West family again because, and at least for a lighter note, as we were looking for throwaways, we came across this story, and it was on the.
But wait, hold on. I just noticed you said for a lighter note. And Kim is lighter than Kanye.
Okay, all right. So, yes.
I just had to point out that joke.
So, Kim Kardashian West said in an interview that talking about sex makes her uncomfortable.
Pause for laughter.
I know she lied.
I'm sorry. I had to put that insert in there because I know as soon as he said that, a lot of y'all like mentally the record just stopped. Like it went. Like everybody went, what?
Talking about sex makes her uncomfortable. So many things. I'm like, is this like the new Nike commercial? Like, just do it. When talking about sex makes you uncomfortable, just do it.
I like to
Kim
show I don't like to tell.
Like, what? Are you? But in her defense, and BK brought this up in the pre-production meeting. He said, like, I've never really heard her talk about sex, and I'm going to have to agree to disagree because there was a video where she was saying, yeah.
She was talking
Ray
during
J,
sex.
She was definitely talking about sex then. She was talking about the action she was talking about the now actions in that video. So I'm just saying.
Like, okay. This is where that statement is funny. And I'm pretty sure you all are thinking the same thing. But this is the same person that has released the photo where her butt is all out and she's holding like a bottle of champagne and the cup is like on her butt. And like she looked like old girl from Beetlejuice with that hairstyle. Like, I mean, I'm just saying, like, she literally puts her body out there, like, where she's barely wearing any clothing. But
she posed for Playboy.
But you say you're uncomfortable talking about sex? Like, I don't get it. Like, it's not much that is left to the imagination with anyone about your body, Kim. Like,
and my thing is, you're saying you're uncomfortable talking about sex, but when people talk about sex, clearly you're not uncomfortable with them talking about you.
Right. Because if you put yourself out there as a sex symbol, like, how are you uncomfortable with talking about it when that's what you're basically, like, that's the signal you're giving off to everybody. Like,
yeah,
I mean,
she
is
a sex symbol.
I mean, you look at her picture, you don't think, oh, this woman is shy about talking about sex.
Yeah, so it is the Richardson issue A9. The cover of that thing is her sitting in a chair in like a little skimpy underwear with her legs spread wide open, and she's topless. topless and her hair pushed back, and then like A9 is the only thing covering up her breast. So I'm like, you can't really say that you're uncomfortable talking about sex when that is the imagery that you put out. And now, like, just for those who might be getting offended, like, well, just because she walks around naked doesn't mean she has to talk about sex. You are absolutely right about that. Just because that doesn't mean that she has to be comfortable talking about sex. However, if I see this and then I go up to you like, hey, so you had your breast out in that thing, like, don't you think people would be doing something sexy? People would think perverted things, or that men would use that magazine to do sexual things too. Wow, that is, I don't know where I was going with that thought.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
I guess my thing was just like, no, it's like, I'm trying to make sense of how I feel.
The whole thing is like,
it doesn't make sense.
It just gives a mixed signal. Like,
yes,
you can't.
Yes,
you
that's
can't,
what I'm trying to say.
You can't do one thing.
Excuse my incoherentness.
You can't do one thing and then say like, I'm uncomfortable talking about it, but it's like you're basically provoking like a talk about sex with you just putting your body out there like that.
Yes.
Like I get that, like, it kind of goes with, like, it kind of goes close to saying like no means no. But
yeah,
but
and I guess that's what I was trying to, because you have to tread lightly on that, because I don't want people thinking that I'm all for the, if you dress like that, you're asking for it, because no,
and
that's not what I'm saying.
That's not
that's
what
I
was
really trying to go with that.
Yeah.
Like, hey, don't think that we're saying that.
That's not what we're saying, because it's like, it's not, like, it's one thing to say, like, just because I show my body and I'm comfortable with my body doesn't mean that I want all these men on my body.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
We get that. We get that. What we're talking about is the fact that you can put your body out there on like social platforms and even for magazines, but say that you don't want to talk about sex. Like, you don't want to have a conversation about it. Now,
yeah,
I feel like
she did just say sex in general. She didn't like you could have a conversation about safe sex. There are different types of conversations you can have about sex when you say, I'm uncomfortable talking about sex. Now, while this is a magazine cover, she's also tweeted out pictures of her naked, period. Just like, or like covering up like her breast, but you still say like it's a naked body.
Now, I feel like part of that was cut off. I feel like she was just saying like, she does not feel comfortable talking about sex with Kanye. And I feel like they cut that off. Like, they cut off part of the sentence.
Yo, you got a real one, because I think that is what it is. Like, so I can say like, so how's Kanye in the bedroom? Like, I'm really uncomfortable talking about sex with Kanye.
Like, I feel like weird. That's what it is.
It's
weird. I
weird.
feel like that was the rest of the sentence, and they just cut it off because there was not enough room or something like that.
The question was probably, does he wear the hat in the bedroom? I'm uncomfortable talking about sex with Kanye.
Because, I mean, like literally, you see the pictures, and it baffles your mind. Like, I know we can't be the only ones that are confused with that statement. Like, that right there is a confusing headline.
I mean, but for all the things for her to feel uncomfortable talking about,
I mean, you got
sex has to be the last one on
right.
the list.
You have 2 children, like, that you're going to have to talk to them about sex.
Right. Now, one thing you probably need to talk to them about how grandma number 2, grandma pop.
Grandma Pop.
when grandma number 2 was grandpa number 1, how he killed somebody in a car crash and then became a woman shortly after that. You should be uncomfortable talking about that. That's something I understand.
That is an uncomfortable thing. Like, and I didn't even know that. Like,
Yes.
I did not know that happened.
Yes, and let me look. So the car crash was in July 9.
July 9th.
Yeah, that did
July
not
9th.
sound right. July 9th, 2015. Okay, and it says Bruce Jenner car crash. And fatal car crash. So someone died in that car crash. And then November 10th, 2015, Caitlyn Jenner won Woman of the Year. So, look, when a woman takes over, when a woman takes over, things just change. It just change. And so,
Like, that's crazy to me. Like, did he step into, like, the Steve Urkel chamber thing and just, like, transform? Like, he's like, oh, no. I don't want to be convicted for vehicular manslaughter. And he walks into that little chamber and then, like, put the juice in there and then, like, out pops Caitlyn, like, to avoid a charge? Like, what?
I'm trying to step on her curl.
Like, seriously, though. Like, I did not know that happened.
We're here looking for Bruce. Who's he? Okay.
Like, y'all gotta think about that for real, though. And another thing.
Never met him.
Another thing. I know that we're trying to, like, be a progressive society, a progressive world, but I feel like for him to, like, for Bruce Jenner to just turn into Caitlyn Jenner and then that same year get Woman of the Year,
Man,
like,
people have had these
I feel like
in
that's
2015.
disrespectful to people who have been women all their lives and have done tremendous things and, like, not trying to step on his shine or whatever, like, but I just feel like that was kind of
It was messed up.
It was kind of messed up.
But I feel like your soapbox is from 2015, Tim. She got the award. It's over.
So is his car crash. But I mean, dang, we bringing that up.
Well, no, just because, like, I mean, she's talking about she uncomfortable talking about sex. Like, it's so many other things that you should be uncomfortable talking about. You should be uncomfortable talking about. You have to explain to them how their father just went crazy in the White House.
Yeah.
It started talking all this nonsense. You have to explain to them how you and your 4 sisters are the 5 infinity stones that ruined black men's careers.
Oh, my goodness.
Kris Jenner has gathered the 5 infinity stones. Courtney, Khloe, Kim, what's the other ones? Help me out. Kylie and
Kendall.
They're the 5 infinity stones. That's one snap of Chris's finger and half of your career is just ruined because she's got these 5 infinity stones that just ruin their careers.
This is not the place to die.
No, not in this Kardashian mansion. That's just the black hole for black men. You go in there sane and you come out Kanye. Like, that's it. That's it. Look, Tiger just now making hits after leaving the Kardashian
One hit.
place.
Hold on. One hit.
Hey, he's back on the rise. He's back on the rise.
Is he?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't know.
He's back on the rise.
Let's not. Tiger is just one of those things where you just nah. Mm-mm.
You know something else she's going to have to be uncomfortable talking about? She's going to have to be uncomfortable talking about how she's 50 years old and her booty is still that high on her back and her breasts are still that high on her chin and her face is still that high on her hairline because, like, all this plastic surgery. Like, hey, why don't we age? Like, you got to explain that to your children too. You should be really uncomfortable talking about that.
Well, she'll probably have the excuse that they're actually the vampires from Twilight.
Bruh, Twilight's so old. Fucking people ain't gonna watch Twilight. Her children won't watch Twilight.
So is that car crash. Never forget. Never forget.
I should have never brought up that car crash.
Look, hey, it was brought to my attention today. So it is going to be an awareness, this episode. Like, it is going to be an awareness. Never forget what happened. All right? Don't forget.
Tim, you all right, man? You good?
Yes, I'm good. But is Bruce Jenner good?
Who's he? I have no idea who he is.
Exactly.
Bruce Jenner, never heard of him.
Look, y'all, I'm just saying. Nobody talk to me about bringing up old stuff anymore. This whole episode, don't talk to me about bringing up old stuff. Because I will constantly bring that up.
Just shifting gears really quick.
That's news to me.
Speaking of bringing up old stuff, and I'm sorry if I'm shifting gears, but I just wanted to talk about it real quick.
Don't worry, we'll be back.
Colorado is just now voting to abolish slavery. Did y'all?
Okay, hold on.
These are real facts.
We got to take a minute on that one. Like
these are real facts.
Now, I thought
we're all over the place on this one, but just follow.
I thought that was abolished like so long ago.
No, there is apparently there's an amendment or something, like they're trying to amend this, but where it says like slavery was free, but then they can still force people for unpaid labor if they commit a crime.
Dang, I mean,
that's like punishment if you commit the crime. So like you can, it's still a form of slavery, and they're just now deciding to vote like this election. They're voting on if they're going to abolish that.
My thing is like, what happened for them to realize that was still a law? Did somebody just try to like make somebody a slave?
I think it was the Denver Nuggets, because there's probably not that many black people in Colorado. The Denver They're like, yo, bro, the Nuggets are good this year. Like, yeah, man. Like, hey, you remember that slavery thing that's in the amendment, that's in the law? Like, oh, snap. We might want to fix that before they notice.
Oh, my goodness.
There was no black people that'd be like, hey, what about this? Till the Denver Nuggets came in.
Oh, my goodness.
And when Carmelo was there, he was raising some hell. So they were probably like, we're going to keep this. if he misses one more three, he's going to be on the highway cleaning up this garbage.
Oh, no.
Look, and Carmelo didn't even need no Kardashian to ruin his career. Another can't ruin that, the Knicks.
No.
The Knicks are honorary Kardashians. Don't nobody go to the Knicks to advance their career.
It starts with a K. So, hey, I guess it fits in.
Tell the people who got the juice this week.
Wait, but I told y'all I was coming back, right? So since we brought up Carmelo Anthony, like I mean, that Carmelo Anthony was my favorite player, but since we're talking about him going to the Knicks, I'm gonna bring up his wreck of a career, kind of like
Tim.
The wreck that Bruce Jenner was in 2015.
Oh my goodness! Watch the news more if you want to know. You can't be upset about news you getting late when you don't watch the news. Just watch the news. Watch the news and you would have known this. I don't want this role the one who's breaking this news to y'all. Just watch the news. It comes on 17 times a day.
Hey, look, anybody else who just found out this episode that happened, I want y'all to comment on thisisbananajuice.com.
I'm telling y'all, not that many people. Everybody knew about this.
Comment on the YouTube channel. Like, comment on everything. Let's start an awareness for this, okay? Because, look, I hit y'all with the Twix thing last episode. This is, hey, this is important, y'all. I need y'all to do it. I need y'all to do it. Never forget. Let's remember this. Let's remember.
So that was your main squeeze.
Okay. So
now, Tim, please tell the people who has the juice this week.
Definitely not Bruce Jenner, but
who is he? We don't know who that is. Doesn't exist.
Okay, so no. The person who has the juice this week, now, it is Anthony Mancinelli. He is a barber that is 107 years old, and he is still working full time in New York. Yes, he was born in 1911, and he was born near Naples, Italy, and he moved to New York September 11th, 1919, and he has been cutting hair for a long time. And let me tell you, I saw a video of this guy. His hands are not shaky. He gives, like, he lines people up. I'm telling you, like, he is better than some of these shaky hand barbers you run into now. They say, "What? Quit moving your head. Quit. Sit still." Like, no, seriously, this guy is still the real deal. Like, he's like cutting hair professionally. It does not look a mess, and he's 107 years old, y'all. Like, that right there is goals. And when they asked him, like, why don't you
working at 107?
No, I'm saying like still being that sharp, like still being that good at your skill set.
Gotcha.
You know, like that is like amazing.
Yeah.
And like when they asked him, like, are you gonna, like, why don't you retire? He was like, for what? Like, I mean,
rest.
Like, but hey, he using the gift God gave him, and he not sleeping on it. So I just say, like, that's awesome. So Anthony Mancinelli or Manicelli, you know what your name is.
You got the juice now, man.
I'm just gonna mess with this dude's name.
I messed up his name. Like, hey, them Italian names, they kind of tricky. I got a lot of respect for him, but your name.
Your name, man. Gotta clean that up. All right. And now, what you've been waiting for this entire Kardashian show.
Please don't call it that.
The electrifying.
We still trying to have banana juice make it. Like, why would you do that? Put curses on the show, man. Don't do that.
Your problematic top 5. Oh, bet you thought I wasn't gonna get it together for that, but I did. So this week, since we are inching closer to Halloween, we decided that we were going to do the top 5 Halloween costumes that celebrities should go as. Let's get it.
Number 5, we should go as P. Diddy as Mary.
We ain't going as P. Diddy is married. P. Diddy should go as married. What?
I messed that one up.
Yes, you did. Bro, both of us have to go as P. Diddy is married? I don't think so. That ain't gonna work.
Well, that was number 5, y'all. If you laughed at that, you're going to laugh at the other 4. The Kardashian Kurse!
It's real.
Why would you do this to us? Why would you do this? So young. So young.
Just 2 seasons.
Just in the 3rd episode. Y'all heard what happened to that banana juice? It's a dang change.
Number 4, Kim Kardashian as a nun. Yes, like a virgin Tyson. She don't want to talk about sex. Then she should probably go dressed up as a nun. Holy Saint Kim of the West Clan. Yeah.
Okay. Number 3, Kavanaugh as Cosby. I know it's too soon.
It's too soon. But he's the type of dude who would do that. He's just coming to a party with a cigar and a Cosby sweater.
Him,
You want to see my calendar?
him, and his buddy Squeeze. And Jocko. Just having a couple of beers. Holding up calendars.
In their Cosby sweaters. Or Cosby sweater.
Theo! Go get Denise.
Oh. Number 2. Post Malone as Mr. Clean. Yes, is going to take the same makeup artist who turned Michael Jackson into a werewolf and a zombie to pull off this miraculous transformation of the devil's armpit that is Post Malone.
That's a 3-day job. You gonna get the fuck from Trading Spaces in there.
Post Malone look like what Wendy Williams pulls out of her shower drain. Just clumps of questionable hair. Is it pubic? Is it wig? Is it underarm? I don't know. You tell me.
Oh my goodness, no. No.
How you doing?
Oh. Oh. Oh no. Okay. And number 1, we got Caitlyn Jenner as Bruce Jenner. That's right. She steps back into the chamber and comes back out as Bruce Jenner. Now, gotta stay away from the cops. It's been 3 years.
Dang, you do
We
math
gonna catch
quick. Because I was like, 3 years. Oh, yeah, 2015.
Come on now. Come on. Come on. You got educator under your bio.
English. English. Not math. We don't math. We don't math.
I do. I don't do the complicated math. That was simple math right there.
Caitlyn Jenner did some math. 1 charge minus 1 penis equals a free woman.
Oh, he thought he was going to the women's prison.
That's probably why he held on to the penis for so long.
Like,
Because I feel like she didn't get rid of the penis until like 2016.
yeah.
Either 2016 or 2017. It was one of those. You're like, just in case they do take me to women's prison. Want to make sure I got that shank tucked tight.
Oh no.
We've lifted the curse. We back, baby.
That was the fastest anybody got out of the car.
Oh, I don't know. I heard Lamar Odom was a little premature. So that was your problematic top 5. All that crack, man, it decreases the sensitivity. You got to stay away from it. Oh
no.
Oh, we want to thank you all for tuning in to Banana Juice. Remember, stay connected. Keep commenting. This is bananajuice.com. That's where you can get more problematic stuff. That's where you can get the merchandise coming in November. Merchandise coming in November. So keep a lookout for that. But also, we're going to be posting some other videos, extra content in the More Juice section. Remember, if you have someone that you would like to nominate for Juice of the Week, then you can contact us, submit that name. Also, follow us on our social media. You got Tim, give them your handle.
Tim, Popcorn Player.
Yeah. And Timo with the dance move, WIT with the dance moves. And then, of course, the producer, BK. BK, what's your handle? BK? He don't got one. Brandon King.
No
Look for
handle.
Brandon King on the Facebook. Just look for the gentleman with the curl or a hat, and that's gonna be him.
And glasses.
And glasses, and that'll be him. Oh, so until next time, it's your boy Timo with the dance move.
And it's Tim, the blah, 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 blah. Popcorn Player.
Banana Juice.
Out. Juice.